Welcome to video 4 in my series about cryptocurrency. In this video, we're going to talk about Ripple. And the allure of a cryptocurrency that is in the top 5 and is trading under $2. So what we're looking at here is Coindesk.com. I'll zoom in here on the URL so that you can see exactly what page I'm on. This website right here, hands down, does a better job, in my opinion, of explaining what Ripple is than any other website that I've visited. Here it talks about Ripple being not only a digital currency, but also as a payments protocol. And they've got some other examples here that are really, really good. And I love this example right here. Say, for example, that Alex is in the United States and Beth is in Europe. So since 1974, the banks have used a system called SWIFT for this. And the problem with SWIFT is that it takes 1 to 3 days to get a transaction through. With Ripple, using XRP, the transaction time would be instantaneously. So back to our example. So Alex goes to his agent and gives the agent cash. Agent A calls Agent B and says, hey, I've got the cash. And Agent B gives the cash to Beth. So she's got it instantly. In this example, no actual cash has changed hands between Agent A and Agent B. So there's got to be a ledger involved where Agent B knows that he's going to get paid back by Agent A. So further down, they talk a little bit about, well, what if Agent A doesn't know Agent B, but they have a mutual friend, Agent C? And essentially it just kind of builds from there until it looks something like, well, this. So here we're going to take a look at the live Ripple network. And as you can see, there are a finite number of nodes in the network. Ripple's taken a lot of criticism about this because even though it is still decentralized, it is closed. And there's only, I think it's 55 nodes in the system. So down here a little bit further, they talk about, well, who keeps track of all the IOUs? And right here, the part that resonates with me is that the IOUs are kept updated by everyone simultaneously in the Ripple network. Well, that to me sounds a lot like blockchain technology. So you'll never hear anything about mining Ripple, and the reason for that is because it has been 100% pre-mined, and I guess the inventors of XRP have decided to let out a little Ripple at intervals that they see fit. So in our international example, because the dollar is exchangeable with XRP and the euro is exchangeable with XRP, XRP can be used to fulfill the obligations of the transaction and do it much cheaper than the SWIFT system and also do it instantaneously. All right, so I have taken us here to Ripple.com and wanted to show you that there are a number of different ways to get XRP, which is the symbol for Ripple. And if we pan down here, you can see we've got this Bitstamp, how to buy XRP on Bitstamp, Kraken, and the third one was GateHub. I just happened to settle on GateHub. There's actually more of them here now than there was when I was in here the first time. That was about a month or so ago. So I've taken us here to GateHub.net, and obviously you'll sign up to create an account, and once you log in, this is my homepage right here. I haven't added an image of myself. This is one that, quite frankly, you're going to have to be a little bit patient for. Setting up the whole account took a good 2 or 3 days to actually get money in the account. You can't do anything with your Ripple account unless you have XRPs in your Ripple account. And the only way to get XRPs in your Ripple account is to move some Bitcoin over from your Coinbase account. And if you watched the previous video, then you know all about how to put money in a Coinbase wallet, or it doesn't have to be Coinbase, but I'm going to use Coinbase as the example. But here I am on my homepage, and you can see that I have a wallet. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a wallet. So we can go over to the wallet tab right here, and all you're going to want to do is just add a wallet like that. So if I remember correctly from when I first signed up, you create a wallet, but then of course you've got to put Bitcoin in your wallet. Okay, so before you go and hit deposit receive, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to connect a gateway. So let me go ahead and click connect a gateway. And we're going to be connecting with Bitcoin. So I'll click that, and then I'll hit confirm again. And the gateway's connected. And that is all you can do until they verify your account. But essentially what your next step is you're going to go to the deposit receive. You click on it. And this is where you're going to want to click on BTC because most likely that's probably what you've got. and then it says use the following Bitcoin address to deposit funds. And you can see that they have a minimum deposit here, I think, which roughly comes out to 20 XRPs or 20 ripples. So what you'll do is you'll cut and paste the number here. You'll go to your Bitcoin wallet. This is a dummy account with no information in it, but essentially what I would do is I'd come over to my Bitcoin wallet. I'd obviously have money in here. And if you didn't see that video, that's video 2, how to fund your Bitcoin wallet. I'd click on send and I'd get a pop-up that looks similar to this right here. And it's as simple as pasting in that long number that corresponds with my Bitcoin account over on Coinbase. I'll say how much money, how much I want to send, optional message. And remember, there's a minimum amount that you have to deposit into GateHub to have 20 XRPs to be able to do anything with it. Okay, so one more thing that happened with me when I first signed up was that even after I had established my Bitcoin gateway and sent money from my Coinbase account, I did get an email from GateHub saying that I was missing a trust line. So I actually had to click on the email and then it confirmed the trust line, and then my transaction was taken care of a couple hours after that. So not sure whether that's a normal thing or just something that happened to me, but just wanted to make you aware of it. Once your trust line and all that other nonsense takes place, you will log in and you will probably see Ripple and you'll see GateHub 5th. Now it's time to convert your BTC into XRPs. And the way you want to do that is one of two ways. The first way, or the easy way, is just to go to the exchange. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and you're going to want to do the drop down. And obviously I don't have any BTCs in my account right now. But you're going to want to select BTC and you're going to say, okay, I want to take my BTC and I want to convert it to over here. You're going to have XRP. Well, I'm going to do it the opposite way just so that you can see what it looks like. And if you go to all available, once you enter your password, you're going to have a little green button here and then you'll be able to do an exchange. Obviously, I'm not going to exchange my XRPs to BTCs right now because I'm going to pay us an exchange fee for that. And even though this right here says 0.00, when I exchanged my Bitcoins to my XRPs, it was a 0.20% exchange fee. So that's why I said exchanging is one way to do it, but you're going to take a 20% hit right there by using the exchange. Another way that you could do it is you could try to trade your BTCs for XRPs or your Bitcoins for Ripple. Okay, I've clicked over to the trade tab, but I want to show you a trade between US dollars and XRP because it's, when you're first looking at all this information, it's a little overwhelming. But I think that if I can show you a trade between US dollars and XRPs, it'll help you to better understand what happens when I flip this to Bitcoins to do a Bitcoin to XRP transaction. So essentially what we're looking at here is the last 5 days. And this right here, as I'm doing mousing over, you can see the price of Ripple as it compares to the US dollar, which is something I think most of us can understand. And if you look at this number right here, you can see where you can see the trend. And that trend is that somewhere around January 5, it was trading at 277. And as of right now, it's trading at $1.90. Okay. So that is what this curve is showing us. So it's a little confusing when you go commodity to commodity, but when you go dollars to commodity, it's a little bit easier to understand. Okay, so now I know that Ripple is last trade was $1.90. But what if I didn't want to pay $1.90? What if I wanted to buy Ripple, right? And I wanted to buy, I don't know, I wanted to buy 50 of them. But instead of $1.90, I didn't want to pay $1. I want to get it at a bargain. I'll sit around and this is like playing the market. Instead of buying it at $1.90, or the last price, which is $1.94, I only want to pay $1.80 for it. Well, we come down to this chart right here, and you can see that at $1.80, I'm way down here on the green chart. Okay. Now, as of right now, this second, Ripple is trading at the very lowest at $1.90, at the very highest at $2.30. Okay. So if I'm willing to pay market price right now, which is what the asking price is, this is what the seller is asking. Now, the difference between the bid price and the ask price, $1.90 is what the seller is asking for. And $1.91.7, so almost 2 cents, is what you're going to pay for it. And that differentiation is called the spread. And the spread goes to the market maker, which in this particular case is GateHub. GateHub makes a fraction on every trade. Okay. Anytime you're interested in buying something, you're going to pay the bid price. You're going to pay the higher amount. Anytime you're ready to sell something, you're going to sell it for the ask price. And that's the price you pay to have all of these tools at your disposal. So the more unreasonable I want to be on my pricing, say I wanted it for $1.50. Well, I'm not even on the chart now. I'm not going to get it for $1.50. Chances of getting it for $1.50 are slim to none. So what if I wanted to get it for $1.85? Okay. So I could put that buy order in and it would execute when it executes. And that's essentially how this trade works. Okay. So making a final comparison between doing a trade and using the exchange, let's see how we do. Well, I want to buy 20 XRP and I want to buy it using Bitcoin and I want to pay the going rate, which is this one right here. So the going rate right now is 0.00014,732. So I'm going to write that number down. All right. So now let's go to the exchange and see how we would do on the exchange. All right. XRP, Pitka, I got to flip them. And I want 20 of these. All right. Check it out. It is currently at 0.00014,732, but I'm going to pay a 20% fee on top of that. Okay, so using these two numbers right here as the bid and the ask, you can see that the difference is roughly, what is that, around 6%. So I would rather pay a 6% fee than a 20% fee. So just a little benefit there of using the trade instead of using the exchange. I hope you found that helpful. I love this stuff. I'm still learning. I'm very bullish on cryptocurrency because I believe so strongly in the blockchain technology. And we'll just have to see what happens. So future videos to come, please like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to do some mining videos, starting with a mining setup video, and who knows where we'll go from there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.